Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am very sorry that there's been quite a long period of, well, nothingness. It's been about 3 weeks since I actually posted a video, and I have been trying to get a mic sorted and I still haven't, which is basically why I've not been uploading anything. But yeah, don't worry guys, the channel's not going anywhere, hopefully. But yeah, I've just been struggling to get my mic to work at all. I've got it resting under a little wooden block, which manages to keep it working somehow. Oh, as I say that, I'm sure you heard it cut out a bit there. Basically, I can't move my head. But I am going to be trying to test this wet weather. Obviously, we've had wet tyres since the start of the game. But I'm going to test quite a few different cars just to see how they react in the wet weather. Jesus, that's a bit loud. Hang on. Let me turn that down. Okay, it locked up a little bit there. Visually, I mean, it's not bad. GTSPORT hasn't really ever been bad on the visuals sort of side though. I wonder though, because in GT6, wet weather basically meant that it was a bit slippier, that was it. Which obviously, there's no aquaplaning or anything like that. So I'm hoping there is in this one. Now I'm in a normal road car, a Honda S2000. I'm on normal road tyres. So hopefully it should be a little bit slippier. I'm not expecting too much though in just a normal road car. But let's give it a go. This is also a new car as well, I believe. Been a while since I actually played GTSPORT. And it's only on this one track as well, which is a shame. Okay, so stopping distances. Oh. Okay, so it is a little bit different. You can slide about a lot more. Doesn't seem too drastic really though at the moment. Now this corner in real life should be ridiculously slippy in the wet. Oh. Yeah, it's not too difficult to control, but obviously we're not in a very fast car at the moment. It does look good, actually. As I said, visuals has never been a problem on GTSPORT, really. Yeah, it's definitely a bit more slippy, actually. But I am on normal road tyres in a normal road car. Whoa. Understeering a bit. Yeah, look at that. It is actually quite a bit more slippy. Still no aquaplaning or anything like that. Which it doesn't even look like there's any standing water on the track. Which is a shame actually. It would be kind of cool to see some standing water. Yeah, so far it seems very similar to GT6. Whereas it's just a little bit slippier and not much else. Let's have a look at the replay. Let's see how they've managed to make the rain look during a replay. Hopefully it looks pretty good. Alright, cheers Sinner. This bit was obviously just me talking. So I'll fast forward this a little bit. There we go. Kicking up a little bit of spray. Now I imagine once we start experimenting with faster cars, i.e. like like actual race cars, like Group 3 cars, and I stick the car on the wrong tyre on purpose, like if I stick slicks on in this weather, I'd imagine it should be quite difficult, but we'll see. Can't actually see any rainfall in the replay cam. See the spray. You can see a bit of standing water, but it wasn't affecting the car at all. Well, let's see. Hard braking there. Into turn 3. Let's see. Yeah, okay. You can definitely tell that it's a little bit slippier. It does look good. As I said earlier though, aesthetics wise, there's never been a problem on GT Sport. There we go, we got a decent slide out of there. That's like me and my MX-5. Yeah, look, you can't see any rainfall on the replay camera. Well, you can see it a little bit there on the edge of the track, but... Oh, let's see this massive slide. Okay. So, in a low-powered car, it's not bad. Now, I'm actually going to try the same, but in a 4-wheel drive car. So same tyres, still no traction control or anything like that. I just want to see if it actually handles any differently. Because obviously a 4-wheel drive car should be able to cope with the rain quite a lot easier. Yeah, okay, it feels a little bit different. Oh, 5th is very long. It's not bad. I can see all the rain on the windscreen, but... Okay, you definitely struggle to get stopped a little bit more. Bit of understeer there. From these cameras though, you really can't see any rainfall. I'm purposely staying on the dry line just to try and aquaplane. Pulled the handbrake there. That was a mistake. Oh my god. It wouldn't stop at all there. Yeah, Cinema, my mic is broken. Unless I hold it in a very, very, very specific place, it doesn't work. Which is, I'm guessing, how I've got it working right now. It's in a very specific place. It's trapped under a piece of wood. Try that again. Okay, so if you yank the handbrake, it's very hard to get control of it again. Oh, 4-wheel drive understeer. Oh my lord. Oh, yeah. Okay, off the line it is very slippy. That is just me messing about and pulling the handbrake though, so don't Don't get too worried, it's not that bad. Sounds okay. Okay, cheers. So if I have it trapped under something, it's not bad. Okay, so I might be able to stream. Right, let's step it up a notch. Let's go to a Ferrari F40. You know what? Let's stick it on some normal road tyres as well. No traction control or anything like that, because I'm not a wimp. Now this is mid-engine, so it should be very tricky in the wet. Okay. Bit more powerful than the other cars as well. No idea where I need to brake. Oh, a bit earlier than I did. Okay, it's quite tricky. Can't get on the power at all. Bloody hell. Okay, so maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. Let's see if we can. Oh, hang on. Let's see if we can kick out a massive slide out of it here. Drop it in second. Third, swing it out, Scandi flick, handbrake. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, you really struggled to slot coming over that hill. It's going to flick it again, handbrake. Let's actually test getting off the line. So this basically shouldn't move at all. Yeah, okay. So if you just plant the foot like a moron. Okay, let's actually watch that, because you might be able to tell the different characteristics between the cars. Because obviously the first car we watched was front engine rear wheel drive. This one's mid engine rear wheel drive. Yeah, you can see instantly. It looks very unstable at the rear. It does look good. I've noticed the car's got the rain lights on as well. Let's see this corner. Yeah, you can definitely tell the way the car is moving, which is good actually. I do really wish it was on more than one track though, because it's bound to get a bit boring just watching one track. It does look good though. Ah, okay. So let's step it up a little bit more. This thing's got 440 horsepower? Yeah. 440. Right, let's skip up to about 600-700-ish. See if it makes any difference. Let's have a look. Don't want to quite go into the race cars yet. Right, yeah, let's go with that. A Mustang GT with 700 horsepower. Right, if I stick this... Oh, I don't want comfort hard, fuck that. Right, on sports hard tyres, this should be basically undrivable. Okay, yeah, you can't get on the power at all. Obviously, I don't use traction control because I'm not weak. See, it's literally just wheel spin. Oh my god. Sideways at 130 there. I slam on for this turn. Come on, stop. Ugh. Oh, it gets very twitchy when you nail it. Let's see. Third gear. Got no power in the back end stepping out. Whoa. It's still probably not as difficult as I would like it. It's still quite easy to hold very long slides. It is just wheel spinning though when you plant your foot. So it's not too bad. Right, let's jump into a race car now. And I'm going to test the difference between the correct tyres, like let's say intermediate or full wets, versus dry tyres. So I'm going to go on to the wets first. So let's go intermediate. I don't think it's really heavy wet, is it? Just give me a second. It looks wet, but not raining. Yeah. Right, from certain camera angles, you can see a bit of the rain, but most of it you can't. Whoa, okay, so intermediates is very slippy. Look at that. Intermediates feel worse than the actual normal road tyres. This has less power and less torque than the car I've just driven. Doesn't feel bad. Oh, why? Okay. I actually aquaplaned a bit there. I don't know if you could tell. I wasn't on the power. I went through some standing water and the back end just went. But maybe there is a little bit of aquaplaning. And again. Let me just test that. Alright, this bit is... Whoa, okay, yeah, so it does aquaplane a little bit. I'm gonna actually... I'll try and do a fast lap on each of the 3 tyres. Just to see if there is actually any difference in lap time. Because there's not that much standing water, so I would say that this is intermediate weather. Obviously these laps aren't going to be perfect, so I've barely even driven in the wet, but... I'll leave it in second. Probably going to end up... Oh my god, yeah, very slippy. Actually, it lost time compared to the Delta though. Leave it in third. Try and stay off that. Yeah, see, it didn't just step. Whoa, it didn't just step out immediately there. Whereas last time it did. Lots of understeer. The curbs don't really seem to be any different to the rest of the track, which of course if you've driven a car in real life around a track, I'm sure you'll know is not true, because when the curbs get wet it is very difficult. Right, okay, so it wasn't a perfect lap, but a 39.2. Now let's stick it on heavy wet tyres. See if it makes it any different to the actual car. Right, so 39.2 to beat. Yeah, this actually feels worse than the intermediates. Could be tyre temperature, maybe. Leave it in third. No, this is definitely worse than the Inters. Kicking up a lot more spray though. Which of course it should be, because more tread. There is no brake feel at all. In the dry you can feel when the car is locking up, but in this you really can't. No brake feel at all. That's probably not intentional on GT Sport's part. As I said before, I have driven a car in real life around the track, and you can definitely tell, even if it's wet, you can tell when a brake is locking up or you going wide or anything like that. You can tell. So let's do another lap with the tyres up to temperature. Yeah, so that blue ghost there is the intermediate tyres, the lap time we set on the inters. Braking at pretty much the same point, still getting stopped. See there that I short shifted so we didn't just lose control. Turned in. Yeah, you're gonna have to short shift a lot. If you actually do some racing in the wet, you are gonna have to properly limit your power. Unless you use traction control, which is, I don't see the point in having it on wet if you're gonna use traction control. So those off-camber corners is definitely a lot trickier on the full wets than it is on the inters. Oh, can't stop. Okay, so we did 39.2 in the inters, 39.8 on the full wets. So let's stick it on fully dry tyres, so super slick tyres, and let's see, because this should be impossible, because there's no tread on these tyres at all, so it should be just impossible. And we're not off to a good start because we're ahead of the intermediate tyres. Yeah, these tyres have more grip than the intermediate tyres, and these are full slicks. Yeah, look at that. GTSPORT, I'm afraid you failed on that one. There should not be anywhere near as much grip. And yeah, I feel like it doesn't even feel like it's wet anymore. And I'm on fully slick tyres in wet weather. So GTSPORT, you've messed up there, definitely. What this is basically showing is if it ever did start raining, there'd be no point changing to wet tyres because the dries are still quicker. Look at that, look at the difference. It's not affecting my braking, it's not really affecting my traction. And 37, so it's 1.7 seconds faster than a wet tyre in the pouring rain. No, Sinner, it's not. It's not me driving amazingly, bud, but yeah. So yeah, the wet tyre is there, about 39.8 it was, I think, and that's full dry actually. There's my time in the full dry, 27.8 and 37.6, so it's about 10 seconds a lap slower, which I mean maybe is realistic, but I'll just show you guys the replay. Remember, this is on fully slick tyres. If you guys have seen F1 where they drive fully slick tyres, they cannot do this. I would like well, I'd like it to be more realistic from, what's this game's subheading? The realistic driving simulator or something like that. So GT Sport thinks a full slick tyre is faster than a wet tyre in the pouring down rain. Look, there's no traction issues, there's nothing. And you guys saw, I still wasn't running traction control or anything like that. But look, that is not a wet track. Look at that. No traction issues, nothing. So, GT Sport, you know, I'm kind of disappointed. I was expecting it to be very good. But, yeah, it's not. So, the dry tyres have more grip than the wet tyres in the wet. Yeah, no sense being made there. Now, let's just have one more test. Can we run a go-kart in this weather? Because you can't even change the tyres on the go-kart. They're on proper full slick tyres. No traction control or anything. Look, see, TCS is on 0. And you can see, actually, that it's on full slick tyres. Well, my fault for the curve, but look at this, come on. Look at this. Come on, GT Sport. Thought you were better than that. Those of you who've driven a go-kart in the wet as well, you know it's impossible to drive a go-kart this fast in the wet on full slick tyres. Look, there's no difference at all. This may as well just be a dry track. I can't believe it, guys. Look. Look at that. Perfect grip. Sometimes I wonder what Polyphony are actually doing behind the scenes. Look at this, come on. Bit of a kick there, but that's just because it's the go-kart. The go-karts are like that in the dry. This is just silly. But going through a seriously wet corner at 90 mile an hour in a go-kart, no issues. I mean, I've said it before, it's stupid. I'm very disappointed, GT Sport. To be able to drive a go-kart on full slick tyres in that weather so easily, it's pointless. What is the point in adding wet weather if you're not going to make it realistic? Let's see what we win here. Probably a pile of junk. Yep, I've got about 6 of them already, so thank you GT Sport for that. But I don't get it, guys. What goes through? I'm guessing it's Polyphony that do all that sort of stuff. Let's have a look. Even in this little garage shot. Look, you can see they are fully slick tyres. It doesn't give you an option to change the tyres either, so I mean, disappointed. Let me just have a look. I'm sure Gran Turismo Sport is like the real driving simulator or some shite like that. Yep. That is what it says on the tagline. The real driving simulator. It's just clearly not. We've waited. How long has this game been out now? Over a year. We've waited over a year for wet weather, and we finally get it, and it's just a complete disappointment. I don't understand. They've had a year to work all the little kinks out, everything like that, and we finally get it, and it's garbage. Here's some shots I took earlier in the wet. See, it looks good. It looks pretty realistic, but at the end of the day, it doesn't drive realistic at all. So that's going to pretty much bring this stream to a close. But yeah, if any of you guys out there haven't got GT Sport and you want to buy it now because it's got wet weather, don't waste your money. That's all I'm going to say. It's not realistic. Sinner says it's probably been a rushed job. Well, they've had the game out for a year now, Sinner, don't forget. They've had the time to work that through. Yeah, and it's just completely disappointing to have waited a full year and it's still just... It's hard to put into words how disappointed I am with that, to be honest. The car that felt the most realistic, I'm not going to lie, is the fucking Honda S2000. That felt the most realistic of the cars I drove. You sound bummed out. I am, man. I am really bummed out. Waited a full year. It's probably actually over a full year. All the people on the forums and everything like that have been asking for wet weather since day one. Because there's always been an option to put full wet tyres on your car, even on a dry track. I just don't see what Polyphony were trying to do when they've introduced the wet weather finally. Everyone was so excited. You get on the track and the slick tyres are faster than the wet tyres and it feels no different. So I'm going to end this particular stream in a couple of minutes. Just because it was literally just testing the wet weather. But yeah, I'm really disappointed. Don't really know what else to say, just other than I'm disappointed. You know, we've had such great wet weather in the last two Gran Turismo games. Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6, the wet weather was brilliant, to be frank. It was brilliant. And then we come on this, and it's just like your car has been neutered slightly. You've got slightly less grip, but that's it. And I don't understand why it took them so long to do it, and we finally get it, and it's a disappointment. So yeah, if you guys want to test the wet weather, obviously it's only on the one track, the Red Bull Ring, yeah. So if you guys want to test that, feel free to test it. If you guys think maybe I'm being a bit too harsh or that I'm incorrect, you guys feel free to let me know in the comments and stuff like that. But yeah, if you did enjoy me ranting for the last probably half an hour or something like that, I don't know how long this stream's been. But if you enjoyed me ranting, feel free to drop a like, comment, subscribe. And I am going to try and get the channel uploading more frequently again, so I apologise for the lack of videos recently. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.